Yo. I love this royalty-free music, man. I don't know. It just works. I just like it, man. Oh, I like it. There's a whole bunch of songs to choose from, too. I don't know. It just feels good, man. It's like mild hype. Like, just a little hype. Not a lot of hype. But it's cool. I like it. What up? What up, gang? What up, gamers? What up, Mr. Pandaria enthusiasts, WoW enthusiasts, homies of all kinds? Welcome to a Thursday night stream. I just made this new graphic here with my name and all my little platforms. I like it. Today was my youngest son's birthday. We went to a children's museum. Like, children's museums are like, it's basically like a big playground, man. Like, and they like put some like learnings behind it. It's pretty cool. So we did that, ate lunch, got back, had some quiet time. It was a pretty chill day. We're having a little party on Saturday, but like with friends and stuff to come over, and other parents of young children, you know, that kind of thing, but not a lot. We're not like inviting the whole class. Actually, he doesn't even have a class anymore. So yeah, I don't think we're at that phase. Like, I'll have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old. We're not really at that phase where like we're inviting the whole class. So yeah, which is nice. I look forward to that phase, like to meet some new parents and stuff, but we ain't there yet. Anyway, tonight, tonight, the Miss Pandaria beta came out with challenge modes, I believe, unless I misread. I'm pretty sure it did, which is cool. Yeah, and battlegrounds too. I want to get into challenge modes. I want to try that out, because that sounds fun, and I want to keep pushing, keep testing, keep practicing my Brewmaster monk skills. Which I feel like there's moments in there that are good, and then moments that are like, wow, I've been sitting at like 100 energy and no chi for like the last 10 seconds. What the hell am I doing? So I just need a little more practice there. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep doing it while we got the MoP beta. Just keep practicing, man, because it is not an easy spec for me to play, but it's the spec that I want to play because it's fun. But before I do that, I'm going to do my best impression of a React streamer, because there's a few videos that I want to watch, especially one that came out with Scotty J about Joyous Journeys in Cataclysm and what that might mean for a Mr. Pandaria release date. So first, we're going to watch a few videos. I have these videos set up, ready to go, just a couple here. And then I'm going to play Miss Pandaria. All right. So let's get it started. Joyous Journeys coming, hints towards MoP Classic release date. Let's see what that means.
News is it looks like we're almost guaranteed Joyous Journeys next week. So if you don't know what Joyous Journeys is, it's where you get the extra 50% XP when you're leveling.
Is it only 50%? Because I thought Joyous Journeys was like, when did it get up to like 150%? Was that SOD? SOD was doing like 150 bajillion percent or something. Anyway, we're not here to talk about SOD. Yeah.
But the bad news is, if all the speculation around Joyous Journeys coming next week is correct, then we've still got quite a lot of Dragon Soul left. Now, don't get me wrong, Joyous Journeys coming next week makes
Any Dragon Soul
absolute
gamers?
sense, because Dragon Soul will get the 30% nerf next week, so the last 5%.
Okay, if Dragon Soul's going to be out for a while more, maybe I can get my Prot Warrior leveled up during Joyous Journeys and get a little raid gear. That would be fun. Have a little fun on the Prot Warrior before it misses Pandaria. We'll see.
That it needs until it's at full potency. I'm seeing plenty of people coming back to start getting ready now for Mr. Pandaria that have had no interest in Cataclysm.
Is it Pandaria or Pandaria? How do you say it? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard Scotty J say it both ways. I don't know for sure. Don't let this get back to Scotty J, because he'll be like, I never said that before. I'm calling it Pandaria, dude. I'm just sticking with it. I chose one and I'm sticking with it. If you say Pandaria, that's fine. We're cool. We can still be friends. It's not like the GIF thing. Like that, I can't really see past, because the correct pronunciation is GIF. But if you say Pandaria, that's fine. If you say Pandaria, which is what I'm going to say, that's fine too. So yeah, let's just shake hands on that one. Bryce, what's up, man? Good to see you. Bryce, do you want to do any challenge modes with me tonight? I'm going to watch a few videos. I'm really curious about what this release date thing, and then I want to do some challenge modes. So let me know. Let me know if you're available. It's like mythic content. It's like mythic dungeons. It's like the precursor to mythic dungeons. It's like harder heroic dungeons, basically. Yeah. They're testing it. Yeah. Let me know. I'm gonna watch a video about it too, because I don't know a lot about it either.
And ultimately, it just makes sense to have the extra XP in to give people an incentive to come back now and start prepping. Now, the most interesting thing about this is it kind of also hints at when release is going to be. I kind of feel like if Blizzard already know when pre-patch and release is going to be, they should just announce it now so people can start booking time off work. Now,
I don't think they're ready to announce it, man. Look at all the bugs, dude. The glyphs are still like coming off. I don't know if that's still a thing, but yeah, I think I think they're waiting to see how difficult these bug fixes are going to be before they're ready to announce. I bet Blizzard does have a date in mind. I'm sure they have a date penciled in. I guarantee it, dude. And it's like probably would take a lot to move off that date, but it's still a possibility that they could move off that date. And I'm pretty sure they're going to want that flexibility while they're working through bugs. Now, I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't think Blizzard's ready to release it right now. The pre-patch date of Missa Pandaria, and then the release date of Missa Pandaria. So while I agree, I wish they would communicate with us. I don't think we're there yet.
Don't get me wrong, the reason they're probably not announcing it is because the beta's not in a polished state yet, and these are probably just placeholder dates, but it still gives us a good idea of a rough timeline.
See,
before we jump into all of that, make sure you check the link in the pinned comment in the description to go and pre-order your Mist of Pandaria Rested XP guide. You can get that pre-ordered now to make sure that you've got it ready for launch, but the important thing is having it ready for the pre-patch. Because as a bonus, they're also throwing in the quest preparation guide, where you can basically stack up the best quests to get as much XP as possible before the game even launches. It is an affiliate link, so any guides bought go towards supporting the channel, providing you use my link, so thanks in advance for that. And let's jump in.
Go find Scotty J, dude.
Might have noticed yesterday was
buy it through his link. I'm not affiliated.
Small update sent down to your client for Cataclysm Classic. Now, there was quite a few changes in this build, but nothing major that you're going to notice. But what some eagle-eyed people on Discord found was the fact that the holiday section had been updated, specifically Joyous Journeys.
Did he say holiday? Like holiday?
Enough. Now, it looks like Joyous Journeys is going to go live with the 30% nerf to Dragon Soul, which will be on the 27th of May, so next Tuesday for NA players. But what they've also noticed is the
price. We get Joyous Journeys, bro. Joyous Journeys. We're gonna finish up that shaman and warrior Tuesday. It looks like this coming Tuesday. What level is your shaman now? Did you pass me? 47? I knew you would just straight up pass me, dude. You just fucking pass me. You maniac. I don't blame you. Get in there, dude. Make it happen.
duration, and the duration is 1319, so 1319 hours, which is what people are assuming. If this duration is 1319 hours from the 27th of May, that takes us to the 21st of July. Now, the thing that's interesting about the 21st of July is it's a Monday, and 99% of the time when anything World of Warcraft launches, it launches on Mondays.
Really? 21st of July. That's kind of goes along with what I was thinking, dude. June, July. June pre-patch, July. Well, man, they would have to come out with a pre-patch like real soon, I think. I need the Joyce Journey for 8085. That's true. That's true. I might catch up with you there. Yeah. 8085 is going to be a little bit of a slog, isn't it?
Except for TBC, we can ignore that. Because going back to 2019, on Monday the 26th of August, we had Vanilla. Again, TBC will kind of gloss over because that was a weird one, but that launched on Tuesday, the 1st of June 2021. Wrath of the Lich King was Monday the 26th of September 2022, and Cataclysm was on Monday the 20th of May 2024. So it's fairly common for World of Warcraft expansions to launch on Mondays. Now, you might be thinking, well, Joyous Journeys will only go up to the pre-patch, so July the 21st is probably the pre-patch date. Well, firstly, the 21st of July would be far too late for the pre-patch, and we'll get in.
I agree. July 21st would be far too late for the pre-patch unless they're trying to do an August 31st release, which is what they have said, that Mists of Pandaria will launch on or by August 31st. But I'm hoping that July 21st is the date for the Mists of Pandaria release. That's what I'm hoping for. Because otherwise, I think there's going to be a lot of dead content. And if they don't release it in July, that means pre-patch isn't going to be out for a while. That means June is kind of a dead month. And then if you're not releasing all of that, then AQ40 is not going to come out until like September, dude. There's no way we're going to be on just BWL and Zul'Gurub in the classic anniversary realms, which I guarantee you they take into account until September. There's no way. There's just no way. I don't see it happening. So yeah, I think this all tracks. I think we're getting a June pre-patch, and I think we're getting a July 21st release. Scotty J knows what he's talking about. That's what we're doing.
To why in a minute, but also the pre-patch wouldn't be launching on a Monday. It would be on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, depending on NA or EU, obviously. So I definitely think with the whole 1319 number being in with the Joyous Journeys being hours makes absolute sense, and the game launching on the 21st of July also makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
Now, this would mean two things. Firstly, it would mean we would have Joyous Journeys for our monks during the pre-patch, which would be absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Now, the reason that would be amazing...
Give us Joyous Journeys for our monks during the pre-patch. That would be incredible. I would love that. Not that I don't want to savor it, but you know, let's be honest. Classic WoW is all about leveling. After we get past Classic WoW, the game is not about leveling anymore. The game is about mostly the end game. And it's been that way ever since, like, Burning Crusade, right?
Not actually unbelievable either is because if you remember back in Mists of Pandaria originally, or if you don't remember because you didn't play it, then I'll tell you, we had a system called Recruit a Friend, and Recruit a Friend worked with monks. So you could have triple XP on a monk, plus the 50% XP monk bonus. So being able to level monk...
Whoa. 50% XP monk bonus? What?
Even back in original MoP super fast was the norm, so having the extra 50% from Joyous Journeys during the pre-patch, I can kind of believe that that is going to be there. We have had it in other expansions. It was just the Cataclysm pre-patch where we didn't have it. It was actually removed, but we had it in Wrath of the Lich King. We'll probably have it again in Mists of Pandaria, which I actually think is great news, especially with how short sometimes the pre-patches can feel. Which leads us nicely onto, okay, so if we think July the 21st is when MoP's actually going to launch, what about the pre-patch? It's impossible to say exactly how long the pre-patch will be, because the TBC pre-patch was only 2 weeks, the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch was around 4 weeks, and the Cataclysm pre-patch was around 3 weeks.
Dude, I remember the TBC pre-patch being 2 weeks. I remember because people were going absolutely bonkers leveling their new shamans or their new paladins respectively, right? New shamans on Alliance, new paladins on Horde. I remember the TBC pre-patch being 2 weeks, and people were upset about it. People are upset because it's going to take like 2 weeks at that time. I mean, it takes a long time to level through Classic. I think they squished it a little bit, if I recall, in TBC, but like TBC pre-patch being only 2 weeks, man, people were not able to level their paladin and their shaman in that 2 weeks. Most people. I know some people did. People like Tommy Salami. Yep, I know that guy leveled his paladin like I think he was the first like blood elf paladin to hit 60. But yeah, I remember the TBC pre-patch being 2 weeks, and people were not happy about that.
The reason I'm saying around instead of exactly is because when the pre-patch goes live on a Tuesday or a Wednesday for EU, it's never going to be full weeks, if you know what I mean. Because like we've already seen, the expansions launch on a Monday. So EU are always going to get a little less than NA, only by a day. And the reset of launch is never a full week. So
where is Scotty J? Is he in EU or is he in NA? Does anyone know? I'm really curious. I mean, obviously he's from the EU, but I guess I mean, like, where does he live? That's what I'm curious about. I assume EU, right?
It's around 4 weeks for Wrath of the Lich King, around 3 weeks for...
But you know what? I've seen him wear like American sports team stuff. So that makes me think he lives in the US now, or NA.
And around 2 weeks for TBC. So we could get any of those. Now, the reason the Wrath of the Lich King one was 4 weeks, because it was quite a big pre-patch. It was the whole invasion event, and it did go on for quite a while. Cataclysm being about 3 weeks is kind of what I would expect for Mist of Pandaria, especially with how all of this comes together.
Yeah.
As of next reset, we'd have been doing Dragon Soul for 4 months. If the pre-patch is the 21st of July...
Dude, 4 months of Dragon Soul, that's insane. Not as bad as the first time it was out. Wasn't Dragon Soul out for like a year originally? I think people were not happy with that, if I recall.
It's going to be nearly 6 months, or around 6 months of Dragon Soul. And that would be with the whole of June and most of July at the 30% nerf. So it's not even like the fun, challenging version of Dragon Soul. It's just going to be completely face roll or ignored, because our guild's taking a break now until the pre-patch. When it comes to raid him, don't tell him. I haven't actually told him myself yet. Now, to say Dragon Soul was remembered as one of the worst raids in history, to then having it being one of the longest tiers in Cataclysm is kind of mental, in my opinion. So at the very least, they need to make sure that the pre-patch is a little bit longer than 3 weeks, possibly as long as 4 weeks of Wrath of the Lich King, just to keep the end of the game pretty interesting, or a little bit more interesting anyway. But as I say, to have Dragon Soul as current content for about 6 months...
I would love to take a Brewmaster Monk into Dragon Soul, dude, or Firelands. I would love to do Firelands, because I hear it's one of the greatest. You know, it's in the discussion of one of the greatest raids. When I hear what are the great raids in the expansions, I hear Ulduar, I hear Firelands, I think Siege of Orgrimmar, people say, and then people say WoD had great raids as well. That's like what I've heard from, like, what are the great raids in some of these early to mid WoW expansions. So I would love to get into Firelands.
Being longer than most of the raid tiers in Classic is kind of mental, really. So at the very least, I would expect Blizzard to do a bit of an extended pre-patch. So we're at least doing Dragon Soul for an extended period of time, but with monks and with our new talents, and it just spices it up a little bit. Yep. Which means pre-patch, if we was going to go by a 3-week pre-patch like Cataclysm was, would actually be the first week of July, specifically the 1st of July. And that would give us just under 3 weeks of the pre-patch. I personally think it will be as early as the 24th of June, and I've been saying for months now.
Dude, July would be too early, man. I mean, July would be too late. It's got to be... I really want a 4-week... This is... Okay, so This is the only time that I've leveled one of the new classes / and races for an upcoming expansion. So in the past, pre-patch hasn't really meant anything to me, but I feel like pre-patch is like, it's kind of like no man's land. Like there's no rules in pre-patch. Like everything goes out the window. People are just like testing stuff. People are just like messing around. People are trying to find out what sells and what doesn't sell, what to store, what to buy, what dungeons to run, what gear to get, what alts to level. So what raids to do with their new talents. So I think a longer pre-patch is cool. I think 4 weeks is probably as long as it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be any longer than that. But, you know, you got to give pre-patch credit for what it is, which is this like weird Twilight in between type of content release.
That I think the pre-patch will be in June. I actually would have said it'd be a week earlier than the 24th of June, but I think 4 weeks of pre-patch would be about right. That would be 24th of June.
Yeah.
We'd have pre-patch, 21st of July would be launch. That'll give us about 4 resets in Dragon Soul with monks, about 4 weeks to get leveled up. We're going to have the pre-patch scenario, all the new talents, pet battles. Like there's tons of stuff to do even during the pre-patch, especially if things like pets are dropping from the old raids like it looks like they're going to be.
Pet battles.
Actually having a 4 or
Dude, I got to get into pet battles. I've always talked trash on pet battles, you know, in the retail expansions that I played. I've seen pet battles and I kind of just scoffed and I was like, this looks dumb. But I think I actually do want to try to get into I don't know what getting into pet battles means, but I kind of do want to like mess around with that and have fun. I mean, if they put the time in to make it and it's still in the game in retail, then it must be fun, dude. So I do want to get into pet battles. You know, I want to explore it a little more than I have in the past. I just want to see what it's like.
A 5-week pre-patch could be pretty fun just because of the amount of content that there is to do. So while I think the 24th of June would make the most sense because it'll leave about 4 weeks of Dragon Soul and 4 weeks of the pre-patch, I think...
Our server's still down? What's up, Subnautics? I don't know. I'm catching up with a few videos first and then I'm gonna hit it. It looks like it's up. Let me test it real quick. Let's find out. Were they down? Were you talking about beta servers? Oh, they are down. Okay, cool. Damn, good call, man. I did not realize they were down. Hopefully they're up by the time we do our best impression of a React streamer. I am curious about this stuff, though. I don't know if you've seen this, but apparently 21st of July, maybe release. We'll see.
I think it could be as early as the 17th, if I'm honest. And if I was
17th, no, dude, it's 17th pre-patch of June. I think that's too early.
Be pushing it out on the 17th because
also imagine playing a monk that's not a panda. Couldn't be me.
Extra week of pre-patch would be much more fun than an extra week of Dragon Soul in the current Cataclysm state. With
I guess that's true.
Nerf,
I guess that's true.
No, I know that was just a lot.
I haven't done any Dragon Soul, but I've heard nothing but not great things about it.
Timelines and everything, but to break it down, by the looks of it, Joyous Journeys is going to be launching next week. Great news. Going by the duration of it on Wago Tools, it looks like July 21st.
That's what's up. We're going to level the Prot Warrior.
Pre-patch. But I did say at the start, can you imagine if July 21st was the pre-patch and then launch ain't going to be for another few weeks after that and it's going to be in August? Like, come on. No chance. Nearly 7 months of Dragon Soul. No, I don't think so. So July 21st is looking like launch, or certainly around that time frame. And then I would say late June. So next month, we'll be having pre-patch. Tell me what your thoughts are and put your predictions in the comments below. And I was going to mention this at the start, but I thought I'd leave it to the end so it's just those people that have actually stuck around all the way till the end.
That's us.
Put your prediction for the pre-patch in. I will take all of the correct predictions once we get an announcement for the pre-patch date, and I'll do a random giveaway on stream out of all of the people that got the date correct in the comments below for a Mr. Pandaria Collector's Edition. You know, the digital deluxe edition.
Look at, man. That's the way to do it right there. I'm not even subscribed to Scotty J. I'm going to subscribe to him right here. Scotty J, I'm sure you know him if you know WoW. This is a new account of mine, but yeah, what do we think, dude? June 24th? He's saying that pre-patches always come out on Tuesday. Let's look at the old calendar here. June 24th or July 1st? I'm going to go with June 24th, man. I'm going to go with a 4-week pre-patch. But I could also see a 3-week pre-patch. But I'm hoping for a June 24th, so that's it. That's what I'm voting on. Okay, cool. That's honestly great news. Like, I think the logic is sound, man. I think the logic is sound. Joy's Journey is coming out. The duration of Joy's Journeys is 1,319 hours. From Tuesday of next week, May 27th, I believe, that would take us right up to July 21st. Most expansions have dropped on Monday, which is July 21st. And by that deduction, we can kind of guess when pre-patch is going to be. Is it going to be 3 weeks? Is it going to be 4 weeks? 5 weeks? I highly doubt it. But yeah, cool. Good stuff. Yeah.
Where you get the boost and all of that jazz. I haven't done a giveaway like this for a while, so I thought I'd chuck that in at the end to say thanks for you all picking up your Rested XP guides and all that goes towards supporting the channel anyway, so I'll give back if you guess the pre-patch date correct. But cool, if you enjoyed the video as always, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hell yeah. Good shit, Scotty J. I'm curious about this, but I also want to look up challenge modes, because I don't know a lot about challenge modes, so I want to see what that means. Massive tank buffs. Dude, I saw this too. Massive vengeance changes. Dude, I'm already doing top damage on the Brewmaster monk, bro. On AoE fights. On AoE. The Brewmaster AoE goes hard, dude. Okay, let's go to MoP challenge mode. See if there's anything current here. Scotty J. We just watched some Scotty J, but that might be the most current. See the only one doing content? How to tank Temple of the Jade Serpent challenge mode. I don't know if that's what we're going to be doing, so I just want kind of an overview. See if there's any other creators that we can give some attention to. I'm happy to watch more Scotty J, though. Oh, look, it's me. Look at that. What the hell is this, bro? Okay. We'll save that one for later. Okay. All right, let's watch what are they? What are challenge modes? And then we'll keep checking on servers. Subnautics, if you're still in here and checking server status, if you could let me know when those are up, dude, I would highly appreciate that.
To Pandaria back in the day, you would have heard the hype around gold challenge modes. These are something I absolutely loved in Mist of Pandaria originally and completed them on several characters just to get the amazing transmog sets. But I'll be completely honest with you straight away, there was another reason why I completed them on multiple characters, and we'll definitely get to that in the rewards section. Now this is definitely something I'm going to be doing a lot in Classic because I will genuinely want to get the rewards on every character that I've got. But having been doing them all again recently in preparation for Classic, I want to answer some questions that you might have. Firstly, we're going to be going through the basics. What are challenge modes? Then we're going to look at what the rewards are that come from them, what gear you should aim for before stepping into them, some useful items that make them easier, and finally, are they actually hard? Firstly, I want to
Okay, yeah. The only thing I know about challenge mode is that it was like the precursor to mythic dungeons. That's all I know about him. So we'll see.
Spell a myth that you have to have a meta comp to be able to complete them. No matter what class and spec you play, you can get through these just fine. It comes down to planning and executing based on the group that you have. It would be very difficult to look at what someone else has done and replicate exactly what they do without you having exactly the same group composition. It's a really important note to bear in mind, because if you try and copy exactly what another group's doing, but you've got even one class slightly different to them, you could be missing a CC, something that can group the mobs up and interrupt a stun, a big raid cooldown. You know, you could be missing something key just from swapping that one person, which would then...
Speaking of big cooldowns, dude, I started to use leg sweep more. Like I'm starting to get familiar with more of the basic rotation. I'm like branching out a little bit, and I'm starting to use leg sweep more. And I just, dude, I'm like blown away at how good leg sweep is. Like it's a 5-second stun all around you. 5 seconds on a 45-second cooldown. That's like War Stomp on crack, dude. Leg sweep is where it's at.
Make you approach...
That's a Panda thing, right? Or is that a Monk thing? That's a Monk thing. Panda gets the incapacitating or whatever. I need to bind that. Do I have that key bound? I need to check.
Some of these pools slightly different. So the most important thing is that you plan and execute around your group composition. Right, okay, firstly then, what are gold challenge modes? Well, gold challenge modes are basically scaled up in difficulty but scaled down in item level versions of the existing heroic dungeons. All 9 of the Mr. Pandaria dungeons will all have a challenge mode variant, and everybody that steps foot in them instantly has all their gear scaled down to item level 463, which is basically the equivalent of what you actually get from these dungeons on heroic.
Really? You have your gear scaled down? I honestly think that's super cool. So like if you already have the BIS gear, the heroic BIS, the pre-raid BIS, I guess, you get your gear scaled down. That's great. My monk still has an item from raid, dude, because I killed the first 3 bosses in Mogushan Vaults, and I want a belt. I want a belt. You know what that reminds me of though? MoP tier gear. I haven't looked at tier gear sets. I usually look at the gear sets. What are some good looking gear sets in MoP? That looks pretty cool. I like the hat for priest. Warlock. I'm not going to look at all these. I really just want to look at monk. Druid always has like one of the coolest tier sets. I feel like they always have a good theme for Druid. Rogues, whatever. Monk is okay, cool. I mean, for like the first tier set for the class ever, I think that's cool. I like it. Monkas. Exactly. Now that we're here, dude, the hunter looks really cool. I like the big horns. Shaman looks like a druid set, honestly, to me. But cool. I like it. Death Knight gets a robe, dude? Death Knight gets a robe? Honestly, this is the coolest Death Knight tier set I think I've ever seen. I haven't seen all of them. I don't like know tier sets and how they look throughout the expansions. I'm pretty much a noob in these expansions. Like after classic, I'm a complete noob. Paladin looks bad, in my opinion. Warrior looks bad too. Like what? Okay. The Death Knight looks cool. The Hunter looks cool. The Monk's all right. I'm not afraid of that. Do people transmog all their gear sets off though? This won't even be available, maybe, because it's not Mogu Shan Vaults, right? Heart of Fear. Oh, maybe Heart of Fear has the gloves, legs, and chest. And then the other, there's some previous items available in Mogu Shan Vaults. We'll see. MoP tier 15 sets. Tier 15. Okay, after this, we're gonna just ooh, Death Knight, huge downgrade, in my opinion. I don't like that at all. Druid looks like a Warlock. Druid, this looks like something from like The Last of Us or something, dude. Whatever. Hunter. Alright. I don't hate it. That looks pretty cool. I like the face mask. Monk, they're sticking with the Raiden hat. What's that guy in Mortal Kombat, dude? Hat throw man. Mortal Kombat hat throw man. Kung Lao. I knew that would get me what I want, dude. The Mortal Kombat hat throw man. But yeah, Raiden 2. Raiden 2. I was thinking specifically of Kung Lao though. The guy with the hat. They're really riding on that hat. Raiden has a similar hat, yeah, right? Kind of. Raiden's got like the rice farmer hat. Which is kind of what they did, didn't it? It's more like that rice farmer hat. I love it. Paladin. No, not for me. Priest. Not my favorite. Rogue. This is generic as fuck, but it's alright. That's cool. This is like giving major Witch Doctor vibes. I love shamans in video games that are more like Witch Doctor vibes. The shaman in WoW, of course, is more the like elemental thing. But like shamans in EverQuest were like Witch Doctors. What about Warlock? Yeah, the Diablo 3 Witch Doctor was, dude, that was like my favorite class in Diablo 3. This looks bad. This looks bad. What the, dude, warriors are getting absolutely, dude, warriors are not doing well for tier sets in MoP, at least in my opinion. You know, I'm not a transmog contest, you know, contestant. So, my opinion, honestly, there's not a whole lot of good looking ones in here. The monk pretty much the same as before, in my opinion. You know, it's all right. It's got the vibe. I like it. Wait, how does this work, dude? I want to see. You know what? I don't know. I just wanted to see it. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with what challenge modes are. Let's check if the servers are up. Apparently servers were down. Let's see if they're up. They're up. Sweet. Okay, cool. Do I want to find out more about challenge modes? I don't think so. I think I need to get into the I'm gonna, well, let's just watch a touch more. Because I'm curious.
When you get scaled down, your hit and expertise caps will remain the same. So if you're hit capped already, then you'll stay hit capped even after the squish.
Oh,
but
that's
what you've
good.
got to remember is if you're hit capped for raid level bosses, for example, and then you're doing challenge modes, they're not as high as that. So you probably would reforge. If you want to do these and push for really good times, you'd be reforging before you do challenge modes anyway. And you'd most likely have an individual gold challenge mode set, which we'll get onto shortly. When you step foot in a dungeon, you'll be behind a wall of smoke. And when your group's ready, you click on a little pylon in the middle.
This is just like Mythic Dungeons, dude. That's so cool.
And say that you're ready to go. You'll get a countdown so people can prep up army and stuff like that. And then it's zoom in time. This particular dungeon, which is Temple of the Jade Serpent, has 50.
Dude, do I need to go engineering for challenge modes? Shit. I just thought of that, dude. Am I gonna have to go engineering for challenge modes? Probably, right? Probably. If you want to be competitive in challenge modes, you probably want to go engineering for the boots, don't you? Damn, I thought I was going to be able to skip engineering. Oh well. I think I'm just going to have to go engineering. Yeah.
15 minutes to get gold. Once you exceed that time, it will then tick down until it then shows you how much time you got left if you want to get silver. So now you can see it's another 10 minutes.
Nice.
So this particular dungeon to complete on silver would be 25 minutes in total. 15 minutes for gold, and quite honestly, bronze is such a generous time limit that as long as you get through the dungeon, you're going to be fine. Now, you'll notice as well that you've got the actual bosses that you need to kill and then a set amount of enemies. Now, this is incredibly important.
Yeah, it's just like Mythic,
dude. You only want to kill the amount of enemies required and not be finishing up the last boss without enough, but also not finishing up the last boss having killed 5, 6, maybe even 7 enemies.
Are people going to like route out these dungeons like they do on Mythic dungeons now? I wonder if, I mean, I assume they will, dude. Like the people that are actually like going for the number 1 time, I assume they're going to route out like where the right path. Do you think Blizzard's going to come out with challenge mode plus? I think they might in Mists of Pandaria, because they have been coming out with like heroic plus in previous expansions. So they already have like they already have that dial kind of ready to go, right? I would not be surprised if we get challenge mode plus or like mythic plus in Mists of Pandaria, classic Mists of Pandaria. I think that would be cool. I would actually kind of like that. I feel like, because it would be a way to it would be a way to like keep you engaged. Excuse me. It would be a way to keep you engaged in the game, so you're not raid logging. We'll see. I'm not like a Mythic Plus veteran or anything. In fact, I don't do Mythic Plus at all. I've only started to do a little bit of Mythic Plus this past week, and I've mostly been getting carried in it. So this would be really cool to like dip my toes in a bit more, because I'm going to go all in on Mists of Pandaria with the Brewmaster monk. I'm doing it. So yeah, I think that would be neat. Are we going to get challenge mode plus? We'll see.
More than you needed to, because every minute counts. If you kill 1 extra pack, that could be the difference between gold and silver. Now, the one key thing that I want to touch on is you'll probably get in some bad habits when you're doing heroic dungeons, because the dungeons don't feel like they've got any meaningful mechanics. My favorite example of this is Temple of the Jade Serpent, because it's pretty standard when you get to the first boss for you to...
I haven't done this. Oh, whoa. No, I did. This is like, wait a second. Have I done this dungeon? This might have been the very first dungeon I did, or I've never done it before.
Tank the ads around where we're stood now, and we made this exact mistake. Obviously, our memories of gold challenge modes are a little bit hazy, and we just thought, wow, what is all of this damage? Now, when you're doing heroic mode, this is pretty much where the majority of groups will stand. But in gold challenge modes, because mechanics matter and you need to do things properly, this mechanic is actually you need to stand within 20 yards of the boss. But because mechanics matter in challenge modes and you have to execute things properly, you have to be close to the boss. So if you're outside a 20-yard range, you're all getting cleaved down. Now, there's many examples that I could give that are like this, where...
Many examples that I'm going to have to, like, figure out and learn. Yeah, I don't know these dungeons that well yet. I don't know the mechanics. I'm only just, like, seeing them for the first time. But I'm glad I am in the beta and, like, figuring it out and, like, understanding what content is going to come. That way I have a little bit of a familiarity with it when we do see it. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this video here and get in the game. I was thinking about watching this video, but I feel like I've been reacting to videos for like an hour now. So I actually want to play and not just like react all night. I want to get in here and play the monk, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into the Brewmaster monk. Yes, sir. Do our daily, do my dailies. Yeah, I've been logging on the Brewmaster monk every day that I've had beta, just about. Play. I have to switch laptops. My Razer's taking a shit. Yeah, no worries, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been in the Mists of Pandaria beta every day since I've had it to just like get used to the Brewmaster monk. I did some raid testing. I've tried to get into a bunch of heroics. Well, I have ran some heroics, and I'm having a great time with it. So I want to keep that up. These are like my dailies in my head to like be comfortable in this class, because I really want to be, because it's an awesome class. Ozgu, what's up, man? What is your favorite boss in Mists of Pandaria? I have not done I've only done 3 bosses in Mists of Pandaria. 3 raid bosses. I don't know if you're thinking about heroic as well. I don't think I have a favorite yet. Because I just don't know them that well yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good to see you again though, brother. Okay. I want to try a heroic first, just to like, you know, loosen up the fingies. A little bit. I want to loosen up the old fingies. So yeah, let's do that first, and then random Mists of Pandaria Celestial. Dude, what is that? You don't play retail? I play retail very sparingly. I didn't play Mists of Pandaria Remix when that was out. Yo, this changed too. Like just yesterday, there was way more tornadoes around my guy Shambu. Oh, these dragons, man. We're just flying through. Yeah, I play retail sparingly. I have a druid, a feral druid on the War Within that I've done some mythics on. Let's see here. Oh, these are all friend dragons? That's cool. I wonder if this is like a place for dailies. I bet it is, dude. Or maybe not. I don't know. Could be, though. I'm gonna... I don't know how the hell to get out of here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? See, I don't... When I see stuff like this, I don't know if it's like... When it messes up like that, I don't know if it's a LVUI thing, because this is my first time doing LVUI. Whoa, buddy. Anyway, let me set my glyphs again, because that has not been something that Blizzard has been very good about keeping on. So let me try that. Let's do this. I honestly, I think these are fine. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I haven't even seen all these, actually. Cool. Transcendence. What is the use case for Transcendence? Does anyone have like any monk experience? What's the use case for Transcendence? The one where you like go like this and then you can like return to your guy. I don't even have it keybound because I don't even know what the use case is for it. Anyway, what else? I want to do the jab one. Just looks neato. You always will attack with hands and fist. I like that. Zen flight, yeah. Give me my flying mount. And roll over water. I mean, that just sounds fun, dude. I wonder if I can kill myself by like rolling over water. I mean, unalive myself. Okay, so there's no one joining heroics. That doesn't surprise me all that much. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to use my teleportation thing. Because monks have that, like, teleportation ability. Zen pilgrimage. Or travels to the Peak of Serenity. I don't know exactly where that is. Oh, there it is. Wait a second. Oh yeah, that's a little closer. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go there and then we'll go down to where the dummies are and everything. And then maybe I'll find a challenge mode. Peak of Serenity. Where do pandas level? Whoops, wrong way. Do they level here? No. Here? No. Where do pandas level, dude? Is it not here? Is it not in Pandaria? It's gotta be, right? Is this add-on wrong, saying everything's like 85 to 90? I feel like it's gotta be here, dude. Old PGO? QBGs? Man, I'm freaking Brewmaster spec. I'm down to try some BGs, but I think I need to go Windwalker. Right? I think I need to go Windwalker for BGs. I hear Windwalker is pretty good though. No one's queuing for heroics at all. All right, so let's leave queue. What are celestials? What is MoP celestial? MoP celestials? What is that? Celestial dungeons? August celestials? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'll queue for heroics again. Let's see if anyone's doing anyone doing challenge modes. Me BM? Or I just do BM monk. Monk looking for challenge mode. Oop. Let's see if we can get in one of those. Okay, here we are actually. Are we Shrine of 7 Stars or Shrine of 2 Moons? Guess we'll find out real quick. Let's take a look at the players here. We are this one. Yeah? Yeah, we're this one. We're Shrine of 7 Stars. They are Horde is Shrine of 2 Moons. Right? I wonder if there's more on one faction than the other. I'm getting a little lag here too. It's probably just my computer. There's a decent amount of people here. Okay, that's cool. I might spec Windwalker and like test that out in the BGs. I'm not afraid of doing some BGs, that's for sure. I just need to try. Your laptop did not like MoP. Yeah. I'm gonna build my I have a new computer, dude. I have a graphic. Uh-oh. Well, that was interesting. I have parts for a new computer coming. I'm still missing the graphics card, and that's it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna build it. Okay. I want to stream tomorrow during the day, which I think I will. I don't know if I'm gonna like stream building the computer or not. I might. I don't know where to set that up though if I do. Potentially I could set it up on my desk. Or there's some space behind my desk. I could set it up there and like move my camera around, but then I don't know. Then I would have to use my like headset mic to talk instead of my desk mic. So that, I mean, the sound quality wouldn't be amazing, but that's okay. I might stream building a new computer. It'll be like an IRL stream, I guess. Let's see how many people are over on Horde side. I would assume there's more. Oh. Is everyone getting disconnected? Or is it just me? Yeah, so anyway, I was looking at challenge mode, the video that Scotty J had out. It's funny, like these content creators put content out for the upcoming expansion even before beta's out. And like, where they're getting their footage from. Everyone knows where they're getting their footage from, right? It rhymes with schmurvers. But everyone's okay with it. Like there's no issue there. But if you stream a Shmee server on Twitch, dude, you'll get banned. But you can make content for it and post it on YouTube. But also, you can't play music on YouTube because of copyright. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares, right? I just think it's interesting. Shmee Shmurvers. That's what we're gonna call them now. Let's see here. All right, we're back. Let's see, did everyone go or was it just me? Oh, rejoin the queue. That's cool. Yo! 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 I want to see how many hordes are over here. Oh shit, dude. I'm gonna die. The Horde Peacekeeper is upon me! Okay. Well, now I know that that's a thing. Die line scum. For the Horde! Alright, fair, bro. Fair. My bad. I shouldn't have been there. You're right. I shouldn't have been there. Yeah, this guy over here. Man. Can I kill him? Can I kill the Horde Peacekeeper? He's got 2.36 million health. I kind of want to try now. I wonder if I can kill the Horde Peacekeeper.
Not enough energy. I do not have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Alright, well, let me make a few extra spheres, huh?
I do not have enough energy.
Let's see if I can kill this guy. Let's run to our spheres. Blackout kick. Let's go. Can I kill this guy? Yo, this is the next level challenge right here, bro. No, get off of me. How dare you? No. I had him, dude. I had him. I didn't know they could attack me. Okay. Alright, I guess that's our own personal challenge mode for the night. I don't know if anyone's running challenge mode. Oh. BM Monk looking for challenge mode. BM Monk looking for challenge mode. Sweet. I would have absolutely killed that guy, bro. I would have absolutely killed that Horde Peacekeeper. I'm really curious to see what happens when you do, though. For some reason, I thought that this was like a sanctuary type of thing because no one else was attacking me. And then that guy started attacking me, dude. Leave it to the undead mages, dude. Leave it to the undead mages to attack, bro, honestly. The undead male mages. They are they're the most aggressive. That's how I feel. I actually had beef with a undead male mage in 2019. On my because I played Alliance in 2019, and then I've played Horde pretty much ever since. Your friend plays that? A lot of people play undead male mages. A lot of people do that. Okay, cool. We kind of had a rotation down. Yeah, anyway, we're in a challenge mode group now. We're in a challenge mode group now, so we're gonna check it out. Hopefully we can perform. I'm really curious about it. I assume it's not gonna go well at first because I don't know the mechanics very well and I'm tanking. But it's whatever. It's beta. We're just messing around. And then after that, maybe I'll try Windwalker. Change specialization at your class trainer. Okay. Yeah. Because I need to go. Ooh. Secondary. Activate. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, sweet. We activated the secondary. Good to know. Okay, cool. Wait, what are the abilities? Okay, here are the abilities. Oh, Jab gets 2 chi for Windwalker. That's nice. What's Tiger Palm? That's the same. Thanks for switching to Alliance, Funky. Yeah, no problem, Price. You're an Alliance gamer, Price? Or you're just ready for you're just ready for something new? Someone just said dead game. Blackout kick. Wait. This is the one for frickin' what? Blackout kick gains shuffle and increases parry chance. Why the hell does Windwalker? I mean, I guess it's not bad, but I thought that was like a Brewmaster only thing. SMH my head. I know, dude. I know. Faction identity in 2025 is dead. There's no faction identity in 2025, brother. We're all just like, we're all fluid. Fist of Fury. Pummel all targets in front of you with rapid hand strike, stunning them and dealing some damage immediately in every 1 second. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Super duper. Okay, so we got to go to raid, Donjon raid. Mogu Sean. Oh, Mogu isn't working? We're trying to decide which one we're going to. I said I'm down for any. I'm somewhat new to the dungeons themselves, running about 10 heroics. Let's see. I just want to let them know, dude, that I'm not like. Let's do Temple of Jade Serpent. Okay. Cool. Let's do Temple of Jade Serpent. Do Skolo? I just got an achievement for Skolo, bro. Okay. I'm in Temple of Jade. TOJS, maybe? You could even call it. Game's lagging out. Alright. Game's lagging out for some homies. They're all offline, bro. They all went offline. They all 3 of them said they're lagging and and then they all went offline. Good lord, man. That's the beta. That's the beta right there. Okay, am I gonna be expected to detox here? What's my detox? Shift mouse wheel down? Probably not, dude. Probably not, right? I can't be expected to, I can't be expected to look at raid frames and be a good Brewmaster monk. Like, I just don't see that happening. So just waiting for these guys to come back, and then we'll go. I'm excited. I'm excited to look like a fool, dude. Because I've only ran this dungeon once before. I don't know any of the boss mechanics. At all. So, we'll see how it goes. Oh good, none of my binds stuck, said this guy. Rip. Our healer is a druid. We have a shadow priest, a hunter, and another monk. Cool. Good deal. Yeah, let's move this down here. Oh, spell haste. Okay, nice. This must be what shadow priests bring. Good deal, good deal. I have 1 piece of raid gear on this guy. Let's see how that's going. Yeah, 1 piece of raid gear, dude. Oh, it did go down to 463, didn't it? Is that what that means? Is that what that means there? Like it should be 489, but it went down to 463? I guess so. What's my expertise and my hit? I don't have as much hit as I should. I should have more hit, I believe. Which one is hit on? Let's see. I can make that real quick. I think hit is on red. Oh no, that's expertise. Is hit on blue? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's create one of those. Let's replace that. I forgot what my hit cap needs to be. So this guy said, wait, so we just need to get gold on the challenges to get the Mog? Easy. We're still looking for 1 DPS here. If anyone wants to join, let me know. My name is Funk Monk on here. If anyone's in here, let me know. Villain! I read that, dude. I was gonna say my name. Villain, what's up, brother? How you doing today? How you doing today? Good to see you, man. We're testing out challenge modes. Testing out challenge modes. Gonna see how this goes. On John Raid, man. Yeah. Cool. So we got 4 out of 5 here. I think this guy was in my raid with me. I'm not totally sure. I've ran this on heroic once. I don't know mechanics other than that. Just want to share that. Got a ZG tonight? Hell yeah, dude.
I am out of range.
These things hit hard, man. Holy moly. Wow. These things hit actually hard, dude. I'm kind of scared, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh, I gotta purify that. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. I died again. Do we release and go back? So sad my rank 11 gear is no good. Tier 0.5 kicks its face in. Oh, no shit, dude. Yikes, that was a lot of damage, dude. Harder than expected. I pulled too much. Maybe. Let me start with small pulls. Okay. Yeah, same. I did not purify brew like I should have there. Are we all here? All right, let's go. Dude, I had 300,000. That's the most I had. My team has 0 DPS. I think there's mechanics on this guy. I don't know what they are. Okay, he's immune. Dude, this one guy is doing like a ton of damage. Okay, I don't think that was my fault. I don't think I got good heals there or something. Where are my details at? I need to get another one for deaths or something.
Your
Deaths. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, cool. Really spirit. Do it again. Woohoo, woohoo, challenge modes, man. Let's practice boss before restart. People want to restart, but like we got absolutely clapped at the boss, so like try boss one. Try boss again, then restart. Otherwise, a restart's not going to do anything for us, boys. Boss pretty easy. Okay, but we like full wiped on it. So I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let me get a, yeah, let's get a feast. I gotta get a feast, gotta get the flask. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. The team got 0 DPS. Price, I think that's the new vengeance changes. All right, let's go.
These waters, you will drown. Let death wash over.
Yeah, I think people need to come closer. Come closer. Dude, I'm the only one that says that I don't know the mechanics, but nobody knows them, dude. Why aren't people honest? Why aren't people honest, dude? Unbelievable. Finally, this guy says first time clearly. I mean, I'm not judging, dude. If it's your first time, just say it's your first time. Dude, look at these vengeance changes, though. Holy moly. Oh. What was that? What was that, dude? The deaths aren't showing up. Oh my gosh. The black under your feet? Okay, thanks, Price. Thank you, thank you. Oops. I didn't dodge. Black on the ground. This is fun. I'm having a good time. I bet someone's gonna leave though. Create new window. Can I track deaths? I want to track deaths, dude. I want to see what people died from. Yeah. I want to see deaths. Where are the deaths at? Okay, we should just release and go again, right? Just release and go again. The Shadow Priest, as soon as we got here, dude, they were like, we just have to do this in 15 minutes? Easy. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I think you actually have to know mechanics and like know what the hell you're doing. Oh, server shutting down? Server shutting down in 13 minutes. Jeez, man. Jeez. Try boss again. Try boss again.
I do not have enough energy.
Could be gear problem. So apparently price. I mean, if everyone is in heroic gear, which they should be, because that's what the level 90 character gives you, then gave symbiosis. What? How do I use this, dude? What? Wait, why is this all up on here? What? What the frick just happened with this ability bar? My ability bar completely fucked up. What the hell? One sec. What? R1? Okay, I just need to move the abilities to it again. My one was, wow, that is so weird. Expel harm. Wait. Okay, yeah. Number 2 was jab. What the actual hell, dude? Cake smash. Where's cake smash? Is it here? Yeah, cake smash. What was I doing on 4? Rushing Jadewind on 4. My 5 was leg sweep. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did it do that? It must be a symbiosis thing. Maybe a symbiosis thing. I don't know. Move my bars around. Can I click it off? I can't click it off. Can you remove it to test? I can't right click it. It won't go off. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. Bar is still broken. 1 sec. Just need to manually put some abilities back. Weird. That is a weird. That's got to be a bug, right? Or something. Where's Fortifying Brew? Fortifying Brew. Fortifying Brew. I wish I could, like, I wish there was like a search bar here. Does everyone have Fortifying Brew? Yep, everyone has Fortifying Brew. I don't know what that was. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's go.
You dare to disturb these waters, you will drown.
Okay, so we need to be closer.
Water,
And then
death.
maybe move away. All right. What are my abilities? How do I use abilities? Oh, it's these things right here, dude. That's what it is. It's those corrupt droplets. Okay, corrupt. Yeah. Gotta move out of the AoE. Also, just dodge the black stuff. Facts. That's my bad. I didn't see it. Didn't see it under droplets and my massive AoE kick animation. Can I go back? Let's see, let's go back. You don't need to see it. I don't need to see it to get out of it. Yeah, okay, fair. Fair enough. Oh, move when water Ellie dies. Didn't know that mechanic, actually. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so we gotta move when a water elemental dies. I don't know if I need to, we're just practicing until server goes down, I guess. Bro, I'm just gonna keep pulling. Because this rushing Jade kick. Yeah, I think you need to like know mechanics for these dungeons to like to have any hope of like getting the kill. Let's see if I can get in now. Before I could get in, now I can't get in. Can't zone back in. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Before I guess I couldn't get in. Okay, so be close to the boss. Get out of the way when a water elemental dies. Good to know. Good to know. We're learning. A little bit. I'm just waiting my turn, dude. I'm just like waiting my turn to get in the dungeon. May I have a turn, please, sir? The servers are going to go down. I don't know how long servers are going to be down for. I guess we'll find out. Or we won't find out. Maybe I'll just go level in Cata a little bit. Do I need to like watch Can't zone back in. This guy can't either. Yeah. That was actually easy, said the Shadow Priest, who said it was going to be easy to time it in 15 minutes. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We have 3 minutes till server goes down, so we'll do a bit more trash.
You there, in the rafters, my sacred library has become possessed by the Shah.
Okay, good. They said hunting Shah can be scary. That's good to know. Let's see if we can go a little bit further here. Oh my. Holy shit, dude. I just need to bait this guy or what? What do I need to do here? Okay, that's not bad. Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard. Okay. Cool.
See how they pour from every letter of these different scrolls, corrupting them, defiling them.
So they said hunting shock can be scary. That's good to know. I haven't been really using my defensives that much because nothing has been like that hard to like use it on until now, which is great. I'm so glad that this is like a challenge. Okay, I need to get Black Up Kick up. Let's get the Elusive Brew going, right? Do that, avert harm. We're going all the way to the end here. Cool.
I beseech you, kind strangers, cleanse this place of their foul presence.
GG.
Lay our stories to rest. You must destroy the source of the corruption. Quickly.
Servers are down.
Cherished history is erased forever.
The Shadow Priest had some high expectations for this. Okay, bye. Bye. Yeah. Wow. Okay. First impression of challenge mode dungeons after being disconnected because servers went down like 20 minutes after we started or something like that. Challenge mode dungeons are hard. Challenge mode dungeons are hard. The gear normalization is real. Everything was like, because I had a belt that was epic from the raid test that dropped that I won. That squished down. The item level of that gear squished down. Okay, so yeah. So heroic Priebus is the max eye level gear that they're gonna let you take into challenge modes. Challenge modes were hard. I think if you have I think you need to have a plan when you go into challenge modes, at least the way they are right now. And if you want to get gold, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to understand the boss mechanics. So yeah, that's my very first impression of challenge modes. I don't know these dungeons that well. So I definitely, played like it. I played like I didn't know it that well. So it's okay. We'll learn. We'll get better. And I'm looking forward to trying challenge modes again when the server comes back up, which is probably not going to be until tomorrow, maybe. So we'll see. Challenge modes are fun, like really fun and actually challenging. Way more challenging than the like heroics that we've been getting in the MoP beta. So yeah, I like it. I like it, and I'm going to try it again. I'm going to learn it. That's all. I'm going to end up learning the mechanics through challenge modes because heroics are not going to teach you the mechanics, dude. The heroics aren't teaching you the mechanics. So yeah, that is what it is. Okay, sweet. Well, the Mist of Pandaria server is down, guys. So the Mist of Pandaria Classic Beta server is down. So here's what I'm gonna do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to call it early tonight. I know we didn't get a lot of game time in because I wanted to watch some videos while the servers were down before. But I'm going to call it tonight because I'm going to get some rest and I'm going to be streaming tomorrow during the day, which is like an off-scheduled stream. So catch me tomorrow. Catch me tomorrow and we will, I'm going to get back to the challenge modes and we will have a little fun with that. So until then, let's see if I want to find someone to raid here. You know what? I'm actually not going to rate tonight, guys. I'm just going to call it. Find your favorite streamer. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to be back tomorrow for more challenge modes. Thank you for being here. If you were here, I appreciate you. Tomorrow, I'm going to try more challenge modes, and I'm going to do some leveling on my warrior in Cataclysm. Even though I think Joy's Journeys is coming out next week, I still want to keep going on that because it's fun. Okay. Bye. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out. If you hung out for however long that you did, whether you called me for a little bit or a lot, you commented, you chatted, you chilled. Appreciate you.